Yeah. Welcome. Chelsea says she's ready. 8:00. All right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Welcome to Summer Beauty Academy. Oh my goodness, we're in week 4. Can you believe it? I'm so excited. And this week we're all about the brows. But before we get in, I want to make sure you know you can be entered to get some giveaways. Whoop, whoop, whoop. How do you do it? Well, make sure you are commenting. The more comments, the more chances you get into the entry. So we love engagement. So when you pop on, let us know who you are. You can say, I'm a consultant, or I'm a guest of Sarah. I'm a guest of Erica. Let us know who you are. We want to make sure that you are tuning in, and you can put where you want to come from as well. Like you want to rep your city, you can rep your city. Well, I'm Akila Goolsby coming out of Atlanta, Georgia. Woo, woo, woo. And I'm going to talk to you today about the brows. It's all about the brows. So, first and foremost, let me get a little closer. Hold on. You see? Mm-hmm. These are just clean brows, and they're not exactly super clean. And when I say clean, I mean waxed, threaded, arched, cleaned up, because I wanted a little just to grow in so you can see the amazing work that our concealer does. Oh my goodness. I love, love, love our perfecting concealer. So what tools am I using today? We're going to have our eyebrow eyeliner. Got that? Cool beans. It's double-sided. You can use it for some stuff. Amazing. All right. We have our precision brow pencil or liner. And basically, I'm using dark brunette. Ladies, let me know what you're using.
Brunette.
Brunette. Marissa's brunette.
Dark blonde.
Erica is dark blonde.
Dark blonde for me too.
Dark blonde for Sarah.
And dark brunette for Wanda.
Dark brunette for Wanda. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Next up is our tint. I'm also dark brunette in the tint. So I'm dark brunette in both. Marissa, what are you?
Dark blonde.
Dark blonde in the tint. Erica?
Blonde.
She's blonde in the tint. And
Dark
Sarah?
blonde.
You're dark blonde?
Yep.
In the tint? Okay, awesome. And Wanda, what about you?
Dark brunette.
Dark brunette. Okay, so if you're watching live, drop in the comments, what's your color? What are you repping in the pencil? What are you repping in the tint? We want to know. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Hey,
Take a
we got
picture.
Valerie on. We got Christina. Go ahead, Sarah.
Let's take a picture of your before brows. So grab your phone.
Grab your selfies, your cell phones.
Take a picture of your brows, because we're going to take an after picture too. And we want to see your after pictures, because that's the most fun, is seeing it.
It is. We got to see a trial and error.
I got mine.
All right. All right.
Got it.
Hello, Jennifer. Valerie says, I'm in the building. I'm a new consultant. Awesome.
Hey.
Hey, Valerie.
Chelsea says she's wearing dark brunette. Awesome. Y'all are on a roll. Okay. Perfect. So first and foremost, ladies, when you are thinking about brows, think of it as framing your face. You want to make sure that you do a little something, something. Sometimes even just brushing them will make you look a little bit, more polished.
Yeah,
because if they're just scattered, looking kind of, rough and stuff,
Brushed.
just a little rugged, let's just brush them, and brush them the way your natural brows grow. Okay. So I'm going up and over because that's how my brows grow. The front just goes straight up, mine's, and then my ends here, they lay over. So we're going the direction that our brows grow, and we're using, I call it the spoolie side, but you can call it the brush side. This is the side of the eyebrow eyeliner tint, ladies, that we're using. You see Sarah? Awesome, awesome. And we're just gonna brush, brush, brush. Hello, Tashima. I see you. All righty. We got the brush. Now
Hi,
let's go
Felicia. Welcome.
let's
What
grab
do you
your pencil, your liner, guys. And as I stated, I'm dark brunette. And one tip that I like to use when doing the liner, sometimes I don't have such a steady hand. And so I just rest my pinky right here on my face just to get some control, okay? Just some control. You see how I'm just holding that? Let me zoom in. You see that? I'm just resting it so that I can control the line, okay? I'm popping back out. And what I like to do is just kind of quote unquote stencil the brow. And basically I'm just giving it a outline for my tint. Now let's just say you may have the liner and not the tint. That's perfectly fine because I'm also going to just show you what you would do if you only have the pencil, okay? So let's just start at the front and I'm just going to go really light in a trace motion. Let me zoom in. And you see how I'm just making little short strokes, but following my natural brow line, okay? Now let's just say, oh, Akila, what if I don't have brows? That's what I need this class for. Okay, you're gonna take your brush here, and you're gonna angle it at the edge of your nose. Where that brush lands, that lets you know where to start. Where on the outside here, just angle it at the tip of your nose. Where it ends here, that lets you know where to end. We don't want to start brows, too far in and don't want to have them all the way down here to your eyes, okay? So this is what you would do if you're like, okay, my brows are sparse. They don't really grow too well in the front. I need some extra oomph, okay? And then how do you know where your arch is? It's right there in that middle. See that?
Mm-hmm.
And so if you don't have a natural arch, you can just go up just a little bit there when you're doing the top outline. Just want to give that tip real quick. So now I'm going to trace the top. And when I trace the top, it's also just little light strokes, guys. Little light strokes. And I do like to just go a little higher for my arch here. But I'm still resting that pinky. And I'm just going down and I'm stopping here. And I'm going to create the tail when I use the concealer. That's my favorite part. So making sure it's straight.
I feel sexy already. Woo! I want some brows like you.
I do have a shaky hand, so I want to.
Oh my God, I love you girls.
Something to remember is your brows are sisters. They're not twins.
Ooh, say that again. Mine are first cousins on something.
I love that analogy, Sarah. Yeah, keep in mind, ladies. So don't get frustrated when you do one and then when you do the other and you're like, oh, they're not exactly the same. Oh my gosh, let's wipe it off and start over. And if my sister is watching this, I'm talking to you. She's always saying that. Okay.
I love them.
So look, guys, I have a traced brow and a non-traced brow. You can see how I'm going to look like I have better control here when it's time for my tint. So let's just say you don't have tint. Now you can actually use your pencil if you would like to just fill in the sparse hairs with your brush. With your pencil, with your pencil. And remember, light strokes. We're not coloring in. This is not a it can be a canvas, but we're not painting and coloring in. We're using just light strokes and feel. But me, I love my volumizing tint because I want to look as if I have tattoo eyebrows. Have you seen those tattoo eyebrows? They look so amazing.
Hi, Marissa. Pop Marissa up, honey. She has something to show you.
Let's get Marissa on solo mode.
Mine are tattooed.
I want that look.
Marissa has the blondest brows ever.
Ta-da! Yeah.
They're pretty dark. Otherwise, I would be using dark blonde on all of it. But
Okay.
I even faced it with brunette here and then that. But I do like, I mean, if you're somebody who has literally no hairs, I highly recommend microblading. It's nice.
Nice. Cool beans. All right, Marissa, thank you for that. Okay, guys. You got your tent? You ready to rock? Oh, Valerie said not first cousins, Wanda.
They
Yes,
get an
ma'am.
attitude, girl. They get an attitude.
So with our tent, ladies, I pulled it out, but sometimes it does have a little excess on there. So I just take it on the end and just kind of wipe some of it off. But I'm going to start at the tail because I want my tail to be just a little bit darker than the beginning of my brows, because that's how your natural brows tend to grow. It's just a little bit lighter here towards the front and darker towards the tail. And I'm just going to fill this in, you guys. Really simple with some strokes.
And I actually start in the middle just because of the level of control that I have with my hand, or lack thereof.
Me too.
I think especially if you don't have a lot of brows,
Yep.
it's good to start from the middle and work your way out,
Yeah.
because then you know where to go. Otherwise, it can be kind of like you're starting here and you could end up with your tail up here, if you're not paying attention. So I like to start from the peak if you don't have very many brows and work your way out to start and then come back in this front part.
Yeah, you have this gorgeous.
So for heavy brows like me, when you start at the tail, by the time you get to the front, it's not going to have as much product on the brush, which is really, really good because you don't want it to look like, I don't want to say the word, but drag queenish when you get to the front.
Yeah.
I've never done it backwards like that, but I really like that. I really love that tip.
Thank you.
Felicia, gosh, I hope I'm saying your name, said that I wanted to know what is tattooed. So Marissa, tell us about that.
Okay, so there's like two different versions of, sorry, I'm stuffy today. There's two different of like getting your brows done semi-permanently. So a tattoo and microblading is different. So tattooing is going to be like a tattoo. They literally fill it in with ink, and then microblading is more so natural, and that one you want to get touched up by your microblading artist like once or twice a year, and that one is going to be like small strokes with ink dipped in by a it looks almost like a tiny X-Acto knife is what they use, and they just do, you can see it better on this one, but they just do like tiny strokes to make it look like hair. And for me, my hair is like totally clear if I don't have anything on them, so and grace for me. So it really just creates that look of having small hairs. But the thing is, my hair itself is still light, so that's why I used hair dye. A brow tint is what I use, but it's like hair dye over on the hairs itself to make it look darker. And I actually should have waited for after today, but I didn't. But yeah, I mean, really, it makes a huge. And microblading, I personally think looks nicer and more natural than a tattoo, but either one is fine.
Thank you. Okay, guys, we got one eye so far.
Yes.
See this? You see this? You see how it's coming together? Yeah. Now, my favorite part is to clean it up. So if you went out of the lines, it's okay. We're going to clean it all up using our Perfecting Concealer. I'm a light bronze. Okay. Cassandra, you are dark brunette for both. Okay, perfect. Concealer, I'm light bronze, and I'm going to use the other end, which is like the eyeliner side, but I'm going to use this other end. I love it because it's angled, and when I put it on, I'm right in line with how my brows go. It's like so amazing. So I use the back of my hand as a little canvas. If you want, you can use it and put it right on. I mean, it's a preference thing, but I'm going to roll it on the back. Just put some product there. And then I'm going to dip my brush into my concealer. We got concealer on. And then We're going to start the trace once more. And don't be scared if it looks as if it's a lot, because blending is your friend. Blend, blend, blend. Keep blending. Just keep blending. I promise you. So let's control, pinky. And we're going to start the light. And here, I do like to start in the middle with my concealer for my arch.
Which side is down? The pointy one or the flat?
The pointy one is more to my left. And then the downward part is more to the right.
Okay.
Show it closer.
Okay.
Okay, so you do it with
so which part is touching you first? The tip?
The flat. So I'm doing the flat. So it's like the entire flat.
Oh, sideways. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all see that?
Oh, okay.
Okay, Rebel.
Oh.
I can't do an angle. So I actually have our cream brush.
Cool beans.
Flatter. Yeah, I had to do the flat one. That's the one I learned with.
Yeah. That's the one I learned with too.
Yeah, I'm not even lying. You know, I had to stick with it. And I also start here.
Can't hear you.
What was that?
I start here because I have to get my angle right for the tip. So everything I'm laughing because I try to do what you do and I can't.
And I really could have done deep beige, but I just love my light bronze.
Yeah.
So we want it to be lighter. Is that the key?
Yeah, a little highlight. You see how a little highlight.
Woohoo! Supermodel.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna blend down. So normally I do my brows before my makeup, of course, because I blend it all down, and then that's like a canvas for my shadows. But I didn't want to scare you guys tonight, so I put my makeup on. So you can just still blend down. Love fingers.
Okay.
And Marissa and Sarah, I'm using light ivory. What are you guys using?
I'm using deep ivory right now. I think not in the summer, then I'll be light ivory again.
Okay.
I have deep ivory.
Deep ivory. Wanda, are you light bronze?
Light bronze.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Valicia asked, all the products are from Mary Kay, and the answer is yes. This is the Mary Kay. Or the brush. I've said that twice. The Mary Kay dark blonde precision brow tool, and then the Mary Kay brow tint, and the concealer is Mary Kay too. Perfecting concealer.
Okay, guys, I'm going on the top now. Same thing, just cleaning up. And when I do the tail piece, I just kind of connect and bring everything together as one. Like a little point. Y'all see that? This before I blend, but you can see how the tail is connecting at the end.
Yeah.
Even if you, like my natural hair doesn't do that. I just make it do it with the pencil and the tint here.
Yep.
How you doing, guys? How are you doing?
That one's shaping up pretty good.
Any questions? Yes.
Are we just doing one brow, both?
Both brows.
Great. Thank you. I will clean that up there.
And then I'm just going to blend this up into my foundation.
I want to see how you're blending with this brush because I'm not having a good time with it.
Okay, let me zoom in. It's really, I'm using that flat part a lot. So it may look as if I'm using the tip, but it's the entire flat piece.
Okay.
What do you normally use, Erica? The concealer
brush? The all over eyeshadow brush. That's what I use for everything.
Okay.
Baby, she is the queen of all over eyeshadow brush. I think she writes checks with that thing. She is amazing.
I love it.
I'm super surprised that you're using just this brush to do that, but it works good. It just kind of is like a spatula.
Okay, let me get this out the brow over here.
Let me get, hold on. Oh, Okay.
Note to self. Sorry.
All right, y'all see?
Look
Can't
at
catch up. I was focused on one brow. Sorry.
look at how different that.
No, I haven't done my other brow.
Ma'am.
Not yet.
Oh,
I haven't
that's
done
what
my
I
other brow
asked.
yet.
Oh, it's too late now.
Now you should take your in between picture.
Too late.
Now you need a before and after right here, the middle pic. Y'all ready?
Nope. Because I asked and you told me both, and I started on the other one. You know I don't. You know I'm the one that's
I
always
am
out
doing
of
both.
order.
I just haven't done both.
I'm
I'm
so
doing
out of
both
order.
though.
Okay, here we go.
Aren't you on this live, lady?
Obviously not.
I haven't moved. I swear. There's no
I swear. I was like, we doing both? You're like, yeah. I'm like, okay.
Yes, we are doing both. I just haven't went to the second one. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh well, it's okay. You know I'm the special one in the group. Any given night.
So the second brow should be easy, right?
Here we go, first cousins. Let's see.
Let's go. What we're gonna do first? We're gonna
Valerie said that looks amazing.
So another thing that you could use, like if you didn't have a liner or like Keela was saying, if you didn't have the tint, you can kind of work around it. Another thing that you could always use is like a matte eyeshadow. Now don't be having a sparkly one in your eyebrow, but like the Cinnabar, which is in your toolkit, that may work for some of your brows. Hazelnut, hot fudge, espresso, some of those matte dark brown colors could definitely work as a liner, and you would just use your eyeliner part side of your brush.
Yep.
So that's something to think about as well.
Ooh.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
I love the concealer on it, Akila.
You do?
Look
Yeah.
how bushy this one is. This one.
Oh, yeah, Sarah. Let me zoom you in. Hold on.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I'm crooked. I can't let me girl go down.
That's my daily life, baby. That's my daily life. That's amazing. That looks so wonderful.
I say that I have man brows because they are just coarse and crazy.
Ooh. Thank God for concealer cleanup.
Moving on to the tint.
I'm amazed how
Yeah.
natural it looks. Do you know what I mean? It looks so natural, even though there were so many steps. That's amazing. But you know what I mean? I'm really impressed.
Thank you.
So let's
And guys,
be honest. Some
ahead.
people's brows, when they have done their brows, don't look super natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I know.
Mm.
And if you feel when you put your tint on, it's too dark, you can always go back over it with the brow brush here and just brush it after it dries. Let it set for a little while and just go back over and brush it just to get it even, more natural looking.
Ooh.
Yeah, baby.
Here come that family reunion. Hey, cousin.
Have we met?
Right?
Oh. Cousin. I can't even handle you, Wanda.
She's coming to life. She's coming to life.
Listen, tell you what.
If you're not sure where your brows are,
Anyone
wax a
watching?
professional.
Playing along? Anyone watching, playing along? I want to know. Oh, what was that, Marissa?
If you're not sure where your brows are, go see a wax professional. And once they're waxed, you'll be able to see the arch line a lot.
That's right.
Even if you have clear brows.
Okay, good tip.
Brow wax when I was in.
I hate your stuffy, Marissa.
I know. I didn't go to work today.
Aww.
Sure, I didn't want to accidentally have something and not know it.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, honey, Miss Valerie, I'm telling you, honey, if you can't laugh about it, don't even be about it. I let her-
More like
She said, I can't even. She said, I can't with thee. You know what? It's all in fun. Honey, when it's done, mama's on fleek. So don't get it twisted. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Kelsey's saying my brows are looking more like in-laws.
I hear some crunching. I'm just. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it too. Like that. Hey, you, Marissa.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Is it me?
I don't hear it for Erica. Erica's off mute. I don't hear it.
Is it me?
Somebody's eating
Yeah.
potato chips.
It's my computer.
The only problem with having potato chips is not being able to share. Hold on now.
So Felicia asked to repeat the products again, and we have the eyeliner eyebrow brush that we're using, the precision brow eyeliner, we have the brow tint, and then we're also using the perfecting concealer.
And Valerie, it's funny you mentioned you have Corona eyebrows because I did do a spa happy hour right when COVID was like in April-ish, and I had like wolf eyebrows. But still with that, the perfecting concealer, it like hid the growing hairs that were coming in, and I was still able to clean them up and look like somebody. I was like, oh my gosh, this stuff is like from Jesus.
You know, I know about that. Mm-hmm. When they touch it like that, you just know that's where it's from. Okay, we're getting
And
there.
just so you know, guys, the makeup look, I actually incorporated a little something from the previous 3 weeks. I want to just go back quickly to tell you that while you're finishing up and wrapping up your brows. I did just use concealer from, I think Wanda used concealer in her summer look, but I did go all the way back to red, white, and you. Do y'all remember that one? Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Sarah, and we were so afraid to use that coral. Y'all see that coral? We were so afraid to use this. It was like, it's so bright. It's so bright. Well, I put it on my cheeks. And the corners of my eyes as the accent color.
Nice.
I brought the coral back. Yay.
Nice.
And I also used Sandcastle and Cinnabar. So Sandcastle is on my lid. Cinnabar is in my crease. That's from Wanda's summer look. And then I concealed my face from Erica's Naked Truth. Y'all remember she gave us that hot tip? Oh my goodness.
My gosh.
Let it sit. Don't rush it. Let it sit. I was like, oh gosh, it hid all of my imperfections. So thank you, Erica, for that. And I used the pH lip balm, the pink. And Sarah has the berry on. Yeah. And I did do a little contour and highlight, but I'm going to let Marissa tell you all about that next week. She's going to y'all got to tune in. Next week for the highlight and contour. Chisel, 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 chisel. Perfect.
All right, kid, let me show these cousins right here. Pop me big.
Let's pop Wanda up.
Y'all see this?
Love.
Look at that.
Wow.
Didn't I tell y'all first cousins? You see how they acting today?
Look,
I'm step back a little bit. You see how they acting?
Look at you.
First cousins.
Wanda.
I'm just saying.
Let's see
This
you,
one over here
Erica.
sleek on the end. This one's fat. It is what it is. Ooh, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Perfect. So how you looking? You gotta take your last.
Pull Marissa back in. She popped off for a second. She's back.
Okay, awesome.
Look at her move her eyebrows.
Ooh. Hey, girl. Ow, pop, 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 pop.
I only did one.
Yeah. Take your last selfie, guys.
Oh.
Showing your complete look. Bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Well, I always do my brows first. I have on none of the concealer and all that other stuff. I'm like, ooh, I got to take another one when we do all of that. I got to do that back.
Yes, I'm normally before
The
girl.
brows are popping.
Oh, when I use Fanorama for my lashes. Yes.
Me too. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I love it too.
Okay, guys. So remember, if you're watching this live, type #live.
Hashtag.
And if you're catching the replay, #replay. We want to
share
know.
your pictures. We want to see your cute faces.
Yes.
Fun. Yeah, it's so much fun. I can't wait to see your brows.
I want to see. All right. Well, that's all we have for you. Summer Beauty Academy. Tune in next week for Marissa with the contour and the highlight. Bye-bye.